Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright, now with this one about Mr. Roll Up, well, this one gonna be about how gang banging ended. You know what I'm saying? How it died, how it deceased, how it became gone. You know what I'm saying? What you mean by that, Mr. Roll Up? Everybody out here gang banging. What you mean it died? Hey, look, right? Today's gang banging is not real gang banging. Let me break it down for you. All right. So I'm gonna use my old hood, West Warren, as an example. This how we gonna start this. Now, of course, gang banging, um, you know, in the streets, all that is in the same family. Of course, all of that was around before I was even born. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just speak on from what I know up until it coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, first of all, at this time, I'm about 5 years old, learning the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my daddy, he was into that shit heavy, and he always had me over there on West Warren. You know what I'm saying? Since 5 years old, like always been over there. You know. Um. So, with that being said, I was around the gang bangers every day, all day. These was the people I was left around. And the house that I was left at was my auntie Cynthia house. You know what I'm saying? What I just spoke on her. She was the big time dope dealer. You know what I'm saying? In the hood. So not only I'm with the gang bangers all day, my auntie the damn dope dealer. You know what I'm saying? So I came from real gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Um. Anyway, with that being said, with that neighborhood, right? West Warren is a very small neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Very small. And it borders a lot of different other hoods that's rivals. You know what I'm saying? So to the south of West Warren, you got Southwest Detroit. Them all Mexicans, the Latin Counts. You got some GDs over there, you know what I'm saying? But they got their own shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Um, it ain't no heavy beef with them, but West Warren and Southwest do bump heads. You know what I'm saying? Now, to the east of West Warren, you got the number streets. You know what I'm saying? 23rd, 24th, all the way up to 32nd, 33rd. You know what I'm saying? Them all the number streets. They sit off of West Warren, but number streets don't claim West Warren. They claim number streets. You know what I'm saying? Whatever number street that they own, that's what they claim. They claim them numbers. You know what I'm saying? Um, they not necessarily what can you say, like at war with West Warren, but at the same time, niggas got differences. So it's kind of like we don't know if they might flip on us as well. You know what I'm saying? At times they cool, and then sometimes they be on some bullshit. Then to the what's that? To the north of West Warren, right? You got Joy Road, and you got a clique outside of Joy Road, even though they on the Joy Road side. You know what I'm saying? You got a street called Tireman. Tireman split West Warren and Joy Road. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a little clique over there that's right across the street from West Warren. You know what I'm saying? They call ATB, which means across the bridge. They would rather not claim Joy Road just to basically diss West Warren and say, nah, them niggas the other side. So we claim across the bridge type shit. You know what I'm saying? So West Warren is this tiny ass neighborhood and they got all these different cliques all surrounding it. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is how gangbangers move back when I was young. I just had to let y'all know that this hood was surrounded by enemies all day at any given time. It's surrounded by enemies. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's been times when I've been over there and I didn't seen the ops come up the block, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't walked up on the homies and the homies got into it with them and the homies chased them off the block. I didn't seen that. I didn't seen times when we be on the porch and all the homies would be posted up on the sidewalk and a car come riding up the street. They roll down the window. It be the ops. They hanging out the window looking. This is what gangbanging was back then. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, oh, just pull up and get to shooting. You know what I'm saying? It was like the ops come on your block and let you know, like, hey, nigga, y'all know what's up. We on y'all. We gonna get with y'all. We gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That's how sliding was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Why did gangbangers slide like that back in the day? That sounds like some big shit. Woo woo. Let me throw this in there real quick since we talking about the death of gangbanging, right? Well, back then, real gangbangers, the way how they move, they would wait till at night to get you. It was like the gangsters came out at night. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why it was scheduled like this was because you got the women, the kids, the aunties, the grandmas, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. You got all these innocent people out here outside during the day. You know what I'm saying? They out there barbecuing, they sitting on the porch, they on the phone talking to their friends, they playing basketball in the middle of the street, the kids buy the ice cream truck getting ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people out here. You know what I'm saying? And that's how gangbangers move back in the day. They be like, okay, well, we know people out here, but just so we know, we on y'all. You know what I'm saying? We know where y'all be at. We know who y'all fuck with. We know. So when them lights go off, we on y'all ass. Y'all better be ready. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit was. That was real gang banging. You know what I'm saying? So I seen a lot of real gang banging back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was literally telling niggas like, yeah, when the lights go out, you know what time it is. Because they didn't want to get the women and the children involved in what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So that is what I seen from being over there during the day. Now y'all know I'm from 7 Mile, so when my daddy get off work, he'd come pick me up from West Warren. We'd go to 7 Mile back home. You know what I'm saying? And I finish up the night from there. And it was a lot of shit popping off in my hood as well. You know what I'm saying? But we just talking about West Warren. So when the lights shut off over there, what you think was going on? They was beating ass, killing each other, stabbing each other, whatever. They was doing all of that. They was at war with all these different neighborhoods that was surrounding them. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, over the years, um, people was dying. You know what I'm saying? Like the real gangbangers of that shit, they was dying. You know, um, a lot of them went to prison for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? Like all of my daddy friends that went to prison, all of them niggas had got 20 years or better. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of them get like 2, 3 years, and all of them niggas got time. You feel me? So in between people dying and going to jail, that was about 80% of the hood gone. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, niggas burning up people's houses. You know what I'm saying? So now these people don't got nowhere to live. They lost everything. This is all what happened with the ending of gang banging. This is how gang banging ended because it went to a whole nother level. First, it started off as fighting. You know what I'm saying? You bring your crew outside, I bring my crew, we fight. You know what I'm saying? Whoever win, we the more dominant hood. You know, it went from that to niggas getting in their feelings. They started pulling guns. People started dying. When people started dying, people houses started getting burned down. You know what I'm saying? Lose everything. Some people was dying in them damn house fires. You know what I'm saying? Like the death of gang banging. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, if anybody, do their homework on Detroit back in the day, back then our population was like 1.3 million people. You know, now it's about 300,000. So we didn't lost a million people just to say over the past 20, 25 years. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of people, man. And a lot of them died or went to jail. You know what I'm saying? And for the others, they grew up and moved on. You know what I'm saying? This is the death of gangbanging. It's gonna come a point in time when that shit is gonna be over with. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun and games while it's popping and while it's going on, but it comes to an end, man. Everything comes to an end. That's just the truth of it. So again, I'm gonna say this one more time, man. That was the death of gangbanging. Um, I say gang banging officially died around like the mid 2000s. You know what I'm saying? After that, it was over with. So all these new wave gang bangers and shit, y'all don't know nothing about gang banging. Why y'all don't know nothing about gang banging? Because all y'all big homies that was really banging, they either dead or in jail. You learning from niggas that's a couple of years older than you. They don't got no real knowledge, wisdom, understanding, truth, nothing about this shit. No love, loyalty, honor, no nothing, no unity, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? These y'all big homies, they not teaching y'all shit because they don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to listen to the big homies before them. So what is they telling y'all? You know what I'm saying? The death of gang banging, man. It died 20 plus years ago. So everybody that's still on it right now, y'all ain't dead. You know what I'm saying? That time came and went, baby. Real talk. That's just all there's to it, man. It's been another episode of Roll Up a Power. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.